The workspaces, this is actually a pretty big one. This is a way to rearrange all of the different tabs and such into your workspace. So I just switched actually to a workspace where I had earlier made it so there were fewer things in the drop down, because I feel like this is all that I really need in Select. I don't need all of this. This is all I need in Type, not this. So you can kind of customize the workspaces in all sorts of different ways. By default, photography does things with photography choices, and there's things for painting, and there's one for motion. So it's, if you're animating or if you're painting or all of that, they have built-in workspaces for all of that. Whenever you go into the 3D mode, this actually isn't the standard 3D workspace. I'm going to reset the 3D workspace. And now you can see that there's all these 3D options right here. So let me explain how workspaces work. If I move around a bunch of windows, so let's say that the windows that I want up are actions, brush preset, layer comps, I don't know. Let's say I want all of these up. And this is my idea of a perfect workspace because I like as many windows as possible. Here, let's actually just make this crazy. Here we go. The perfect workspace, what anyone would want. So if this is how I want my workspace to be, I can go into Window, Workspace, New Workspace. And then I'm going to say this crazy town. And what do I want to save in this workspace? So there's the palettes. Those are always going to be saved. And then there's also keyboard shortcuts and menus. So you can actually save workspace keyboard shortcuts and menus as well. So I'm just going to say save to all. And now you'll notice that one of the workspaces that pops up is Crazy Town. So there's Simplified. And then if I go to Crazy Town is right here. And then if I go into Essentials, this is right here, and I'm just back to where I was. So I talk about workspaces more in another place in this series. I just kind of wanted to go through that it's a way to, affect things. If I were to have gone through and changed the keyboard shortcuts and menus as well, that could also be saved inside of this workspace. So something that I love doing is I love just completely simplifying the workspace to the point where the drop downs are all just kind of as restricted as possible. I'm not showing all of the menu items. I'm only showing the things that I want to. And that's a way that I like to work. Anyway, let's keep going.